My name is Keely Cherry, and I have some expertise with early childhood education. I have worked at Park Place Children's Center, and I've been the lead teacher in a one-year-old class. I work there part-time now, and I am a student at Anderson University studying elementary education and special education. So I have an important question to ask. Do you know about the importance of early childhood education? And yeah. So I have this quote from the George Lucas Educational Foundation that says, preschool education can perform miracles. Children who attend pre-kindergarten programs have bigger vocabularies and increased math skills, know more letters and more letter sound associations, and are more familiar with the words and book concepts, according to a number of studies. So this is really important because some of the things that they're learning in preschool is going to help them have a basis and a foundation for what they're going to be learning in kindergarten, and it puts them ahead of the game with the children who may not have gone to preschool to get this education. A lot of these things that are in here, like increased math skills, bigger vocabularies, and book concepts, are part of the standards for kindergarten. So they get out ahead in all of those ways. Another quote that I have is from something that I learned from Huffer Resource and Referral Center when they came to do a training at my work. They say that experts in literacy and child development say that if children know just 8 nursery rhymes by the time they are 4 years old, they're usually the best readers by age 8. So this shows that preschool education is very important for kids, because that's what they do in preschool. You learn by play, you learn by singing and doing things like that. So it's really great for kids and their development to work with a trained professional that they call their teacher to learn these things and get themselves ahead in life. Preschool, so then another, like I've said, they get a head start in the mental part of it. Head Start they also get a head start in emotional development, and it also builds their self-worth. This is a quote from Early Childhood Education Zone. They say that they get a head start in their emotional development as well, and I think socializing at a young age is so important because the kids also learn how to share their caregiver, because it's kind of odd when they go from home where it's all attention on them, 2 parents, 1 parent, whatever, all their parents are attention to them, attention focused to the one child, but when they go to school they have to share attention with 25, 30 kids, and so that can kind of be a hard transition. So getting them used to that and knowing that they're still cared for and they're still loved, but they're just not going to be the center of attention anymore, is very good for them. So they also start learning how to make relationships blossom. They have the confidence and they already have built the skills to be able to keep growing, keep adding relationships. And also, social competence is a very vital life skill. It's really important for anyone. No matter what you do, you're always going to be around people. You're always going to have to talk to people, whether you go to the grocery store, to work, to school. If you need help with anything, there's always going to be some other person there, so it's important to have social competence. They also grow self-concept because they notice that it's easy to make friends and that they are all usually well-liked. All kids love to get along. If you've ever watched them, they like to play together and work together, so it's helpful for them. Another quote from the George Lucas Education Foundation says that children need to learn the language of things before they learn the language of words. He adds, they are foreigners in a strange land, and they need to learn about the physical world. They need to explore colors, shapes, and time. They need to find out about water and the sky and the stars, and they need to learn about human relations. Much of this learning comes from direct experience. So when the kids are in the classroom and they're learning and they're working together, they're playing in sensory tables, and they're being shown how life works by a teacher, that's a pretty great thing. Also a trained professional that would know exactly how to give them the right pathways for what they're going to learn soon in kindergarten, all of elementary school, middle school, high school, and beyond. So they need to start out with those bases. of learning. Children can explore the environment with friends also when they're at preschool. This grows their understanding because they can kind of work together and scaffold, so like they work together, and the lower kids in some subjects can help the higher kids in these other subjects, and vice versa. They just learn things from each other, and every kid brings their own culture and their own different ideas, so that's really helpful for them to learn. Also, it helps teach them cooperation skills and teamwork, which again is another life skill that's important for social competence. So I have a fifth source, and this is also from the George Lucas Foundation for Education, and I feel like he is a really great source because everything that I've seen I really do truly agree with. And this one also says that effective preschool education can make all children ready to learn the day they start school, and more importantly, help close the enormous gap of children facing poverty. So when kids start out in school, there's always a huge achievement gap between the lower classes and the higher classes, especially the kids that are living in poverty. And so if we can get children that are in poverty to do early education, then they can get ahead of the game and maybe reach that gap, so that way there's not such a huge gap and the teacher can keep everybody learning when they go to kindergarten. Also, every child can have the same opportunities, and that's always important. Literacy opens doors. Even the children who are from lower income families, they definitely deserve to know literacy and to start out ahead, because everything you do, again, is something that you have to read. You have to read instructions for things, and you have to read when you drive and all that. So, also, this is another quote from Early Childhood Education Zone. They say that children who went to pre-kindergarten education, they have better scores on achievement tests throughout their lives. So that's another pretty great fact, because testing skills are always used when you want to get a job in anything. If you want to be a teacher, you need to get all your licensing. There's exams for nurses and doctors, and even exams for 911 dispatchers, things that they have to know how to do and know how to do them quickly. So that's just great in life in general, elementary and beyond. They also, pre-kindergarten education opens many pathways, so it gives them the opportunities to do well in adulthood. And so, in final, give your child the best start in life. Help them to grow and to achieve and to start early. Just start early, because things are more likely to be, it's just kind of their nature to learn that way when they're younger. They're excited and they're interested and they love to be together. So enroll them into preschool, and they will love to learn. They'll love to go in there every day. They'll love to spend time with their teachers. They will really just enjoy being together and singing songs, and they're learning along the way, and they don't even realize it. So thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.